Hi, I think all of us agree that feedback is very important part of our day-to-day communication. It is most important factor which helps us to grow as an individual, whether we are in office, whether we are in a business setup, or whether we are in a family. No feedback can be complete or can be a success if we do not follow a very specific structure. It is not a way that we express our dissatisfaction or a complaint. It is not the way to express our disgruntlement or a complaint against an individual. Feedback is a gift, which all of us agree that it is required for us to help someone whom we love, someone who we really want to grow. I hope all of us agree with this statement. So friends, if you really want to see your near and dear one grow, I would suggest a very powerful model of giving feedback. You can use it in your office, you can use it in your business, you can use it at any of establishment, you can use in a family to help somebody whom you really want to grow. This model is SBIDR. Now what this feedback model is all about, let me cover it in subsequent slides. So S stands for situation. That means first, last week during our meeting, as an example, with SRP I was presenting. 2 weeks I gave you a draft report and asked you to review it and return to me by yesterday. Yesterday, write the policy you drafted. So this is an example of what is a situation. It could be any context. It could be any facts. It could be any data. So what's the context you are stating a feedback into? That is what is important. That is what situation means. Second comes B, which is behavior. What was the behavior which you saw or you observed, which really concerned you, which really made you think that this needs to be corrected, or this needs to be modified, or this needs to be made aware of to the person whom you really want to improve? It could be a disagreement with our position on the proposal. Example, it could be a comment on the report. It could be a policy statement which reflects everything you talked about and was clearly written and well proved. So as you can see that this slide or this particular attribute talks about behavior exhibited in a specific situation. Next, I is impact. So what impact did that behavior in that situation made or resulted in? How did that impact you? How did that impact the company? How did it impact the organization? How did that impact the people around the person around you? How did it impact you as a family member? How did it impact the business? So this could be of, in fact, any, this could be used in any sense. Example, first, this caught me off guard and made me spend time answering questions about the issue we had agreed upon. This took time away from the key points of a presentation. Because I'm missing your comments, I couldn't spend time, send the report out on time, missed an opportunity to comment on this important issue that finally affected us. Because the policy statements are so clear and accurate, it allows us to turn our report in on time. So, feedback need not be a negative feedback always. It could be a way to give a positive comment. If you know somebody is already improving, somebody has made a terrific contribution in his or her role, this could be a forum or this could be an opportunity for you to make that person feel that he or she is really important and her contributions are really making a difference, and this is how the contributions are making a difference in his or her role. So impact could be a negative, need not be in fact always negative, it could be positive, because one positive step helps the person to take several more positive steps. Then comes desired outcome. Once you know that what is the situation, was the behavior, and what impact did it make, then comes what do you expect. That is, clearly state what you would like to have happened and ask the employees to the issue. Example, before we give a presentation, I want you to be sure that you and I are in agreement in what we are presenting, so our unit has a better chance of getting what we are requesting. What can we do to make this happen? Meeting report deadlines is an expectation in your performance plan, and I would like you to help so that in that expectation we make it happen. What's keeping you from getting the reports to me on time? What do we need to do so as to keep your commitment? Or you have any recommendations, suggestions on how can you keep your commitments? Some of the others have difficulty putting together a strong document. Would you be willing to help the other writers so that we can raise the overall quality across our team? So as you see here, the person is already improving, but you want the person to improve further. The person is not improving or making some mistakes which you want to improve. So by showing a desired outcome, you're showing a path forward which you want the person to take, or you are showing a target or a goal to the person which you want him or her to achieve by showing a direction. And last, what role they play, that is R. Clearly define what roles they will play and make adjustment and what they will offer in supporting them, or what you offer in supporting them. Example, would you be willing to take lead for communicating any concerns in advance? I will commit to checking with you to the prior next meeting. I would like to take responsibility for developing a correction plan by next week to get this on track. I will review and finalize it with you and will support you along the way. Can you take lead on this effort? I will offer any resources I can to help. So this is another example how you are offering your help, because this shows your genuineness to actually help the other person by making commitment, or by offering your time, by offering your advice, by offering your involvement in helping the person. And by helping the other person, you're showing a commitment that you really care and you really want the person to improve. So friends, this is what, in short, the SBIDR model talks about. You can try practicing it. You can look for further more guidance on different sources available. And please put your poster comments if you really like this video. Thank you very much.